Hi all. Many of you are going to need socioeconomic or demographic data for your final project. And so the easiest place to get this information is going to be from the American FactFinder or the American Community Survey. So I just want to show you how you can get the data and then download the data. And it's relatively straightforward. So in Google, just type in American FactFinder. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on American Community Survey. And here, I'm just going to use as an example median household, and as you can see, it kind of pops up. And what I want is, in this case, the median household income in the past 12 months. So you can type in any kind of variable that you're looking for in here and find that. So I just select it, then I say go. And a couple things. Notice how it added it up here in this search. So I use that. And the next thing I want to do is I want to go to geographies because I want to collect this data. In this case, I want to collect it at the county level. You might want to get it at the census tract level or the block group level, but in this example, I'm going to use the county. And it's going to be for all counties. Right now, I'm not concerned with Puerto Rico. I just want all the counties in the United States. And then add my selection. I can close this, and you notice I am collecting median household income in the past 12 months for the counties. And so what I want to do now is just kind of highlight that one again, median household income, because what I want to do is I want to view this data. So I click on View. And important in this whole process is make sure you don't have pop-ups blocked, because we're going to download this data as a shapefile. And it's going to come in as a pop-up. So if you have pop-ups disabled, then you won't see the information. So what we want to do is we want to create a map. So we'll create a map, and it's going to then say click on a data variable. And so we'll just click on estimates because I want to know the estimate. And so we have that, and we say show map. And depending on the speed of your internet connection here, it's going to just draw the median household income into 5 bins for that year. So we have this map. I guess you can play around with it in here, but what we want to be able to do is download this data as a shapefile so we can then bring it into ArcGIS Pro. And so to do that, we're going to click on this called Download. And here we want to make sure we don't want it as a PDF, we don't want it as a JPEG. What we want it as is a shapefile here. So we click on shapefile, and this is the important part where you make sure you don't have pop-ups disabled, or so you can download it. Say OK. I'm using Chrome. I imagine this works as well in Firefox. Internet Explorer, I don't use that for anything unless I'm forced to. So as you can kind of see down here, it's downloading it. The key thing is it's zipped, if you notice this folder here. And I'm going to open this up just to show you. I can open it up, and here are all the files. Now, we don't want to play around with these files. All these files are part of a shapefile, and a shapefile is similar to a feature class. The only difference is a feature class is stored in a geodatabase. Shapefiles usually aren't stored in geodatabases, although they can. You can convert a shapefile to a geodatabase. But you need all these files. So what you can do, since it's zipped, you can just click this, and you can right-click, and you can copy it, and then you can create a new folder called I would call a new folder called census data, and then I would create maybe a new folder called median household income and put it in there. And then once you have this, you can bring it into Arc Pro. Also notice the variable names, they have to all be the same. Do not change those in here. You can change them in Catalog, or you can just kind of give them a name in the content pane. But remember, that does not change the name of the file. It just kind of shows how it shows in the content pane. So for every variable you want to download, you have to go through this process. So median household income, for example, if you wanted race, you'd have to do race, or whatnot. So you can always then just kind of start back over in your advanced search, and you can type in, you can get rid of these, just click that. If you wanted counties, then you can still keep counties, and you can type in, I don't know, poverty, and poverty status in the last 12 months, so forth, whatever you have to pick. Pick any old thing, go, and then you can pick that. Here it's already added. Remember here we're still looking at counties, so then you can go to view and do the same process again. You can kind of create a map, click on a variable. That's showing median household income. You gotta find the right one. So you have to just go find that. I didn't clear this out. So it's probably easier if you just go and clear everything out and go back and do that. For some reason it did not do that, even though I selected it. So it's probably easier just to go and restart all that. So that's how you would use the American FactFinder or the community survey to download this data, and then you can bring it into ArcMap.